I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
Again, if you're going to be there, come say what up. Look forward to seeing everyone as always. Question about Lee Priest, where to go? All right. Sorry if this topic has been brought up before, but as things look right now, Sandy goes on to call him the mighty Lee Priest. So if you're watching the mighty Lee Priest, will we ever see him on stage again, or is he done with that chapter of his life?
I think Lee really wants to compete. I just from talking to him, I think in 2 seconds he would compete again. But he has that injury to his neck. Now, he did have surgery on it, and I know his right side is looking a lot closer to his left side. But Lee is a perfectionist, and I don't think he'll get on stage unless he can bring that right side up to really match that left side. And it's a shame because I know he loves competing. Lee, he doesn't do it because he cares about the fans or because anyone's offering him money. He just likes bodybuilding. He likes competing. He likes getting up there and doing his posing routine. So I wouldn't say never, but I don't think he's ready to test the waters yet, because I think he just is still working on trying to bring that right side of his body back into proportion with the left side.
Are adaptogens like suma and ashwagandha effective as hormone balancers?
I'm afraid to answer this question because I know someone out there is going to have a nervous breakdown who sells this stuff. To me, it's don't waste your money on it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff out there, and I've done videos on them, and I've always been proven right. Okay, when something sounds too good to be true and it's natural and it's like legal to sell, it probably is. Look. There's not the only supplement that has stood the test of time for the last 25 years has been creatine, because it works. Nothing else has worked. There's things that have come in and out of style. Just recently, they had these ecdysterones again, these like plant sterols that they were making a big comeback. They were trying to sell those as like hormonal, type stuff. It's going to build muscle. They don't do shit. They never did. They've been around for like 25, 30 years already. Every 5 years, every 7 years, they try to bring them back and remarket them under a different umbrella. This stuff doesn't work. Don't waste your money. I can't believe how many people out there buy these weird supplements and they don't take a good multivitamin, or they don't take an essential fatty acid supplement, or they don't take a fiber supplement. It blows my mind. Or they don't take vitamin D, which is the easiest, cheapest thing of all time. It blows my mind that people's priorities, they have no idea what to prioritize in their supplement regimen. And, I can talk till I'm blue in the neck, and a lot of people listen, and there's people who don't listen, and they still go out and buy a pre-workout and an amino acid product. And there's nothing wrong with that. I sell those too, but that's not the first supplements you should be buying. Every chemical reaction in your body runs on vitamins, minerals, and trace metals as cofactors. If you're not taking enough of the stuff in, and you're certainly not getting it in your diet, guess what? You're not going to burn fat and build muscle at maximum efficiency. Same thing with essential fats. If you don't take in enough essential fatty acids when you're trying to diet, you're going to hoard fat. Your body's going to fight your fat burning because it's going to think you're fat deprived, even though you might be taking in enough of the wrong fats. So, when I hear things about these other things, do they work? Yeah, they might work to a certain degree at doing something, but they should be the lowest on the priority list of what you're spending your money on. And I know 90% of you guys out there don't have a fortune to spend on nutritional supplements, because you're probably spending a hell of a lot of money on drugs already, on anabolics and GH and training and gym memberships and food, and and you're working to try to support that. Don't waste your money on stuff that doesn't work. That's my best advice to you.
The last week before the show, how many days deload and load carbs? Not all people are the same, but there are some general guidelines that you use.
For a person who's just going to make it, or I'm bringing them in, just on time, which is most people, right? Because you kind of peak them for the show. I usually deplete people like on like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, they might get a little bit of minimal carb loading. And then Thursday, Friday, I'll load them. And obviously Saturday as well, the day of the show. But that's not written in stone, meaning that some people I'll deplete longer because they are maybe not quite where I need them to be. Some people don't need to carb up for that many days. And then other people, I never deplete, because if I deplete them, they're going to look terrible because their metabolisms are so fast that for the average person, I would carb them up on what I'm actually depleting these guys on. So I've given guys like 250 grams of carbs a day on Monday, Tuesday, when on days normally I would give no carbs. And these guys still are depleted on that because their metabolisms are so fast. And then I had to carb them up on 400, 500 grams of carbs a day. So everyone's different. There's really no in stone rules. But I would say for the majority of the people, most of them get depleted Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then part of Wednesday maybe I start carbing them, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday is carb up for the shows. That's standard practice, but it's not written in stone because not everyone's body's the same.